My name's Ben Sheen and I work with the choir of King's College in Cambridge in the UK. King's has been recording for over 50 years. We've got an extensive back catalogue and I've been part of it for only a little bit of that recently. But in 2012 we set up our own label. We release maybe 4 or 5 a year. We record with the choir 2 or 3 times a year and then sometimes record with other groups, close harmony, a cappella, and instrumental recordings as well. I have to say I enjoy all of my job, I guess. I mean, I particularly love the recording aspect. I love working with the performers. I'm a performer and musician myself, so the creative part of that is the really inspiring part. But then it's great coming back into the studio and putting it all together and getting that real sense of satisfaction when the project is coming together. We get to work with some great orchestras, some great soloists, and I couldn't pick a particular moment, but I mean we're just so lucky to work with some of the best performers of our generation. And there's some really exciting moments throughout the year with our broadcasts, our international broadcasts. I mean, certainly when you see that red light coming on Christmas Eve and knowing how many millions of people are sitting around their radios ready to listen, it's really thrilling. Yeah, so a couple of years ago we were the first people to release a classical record in Dolby Atmos 3D surround sound, which had some rave reviews, and it's fantastic listening to it in the studio, imagining that you are in King's College Chapel with that famous acoustic with the sound information all around you. For me, the most important aspect of a monitoring system is for it to be trustworthy. In classical music, we aspire to produce something that is an honest reproduction of what we're making, and these PSIs have a great flat frequency response, and I've grown both to like them and to trust them. With classical music that we work with, choral music, it's quite a small frequency band. A lot of it's just vocal music, but we also work with our organ, the chapel organ at King's, which goes pretty low. You're talking sub 50 hertz, and to know that we can reproduce that with just our 2 PSIs is fantastic. When we were choosing our monitors, we auditioned a number of different monitors, and all of them were great, but we had to make a decision, and the PSI stood out. And the reason for that was that they were revealing and gave us all the information we needed without being tiring. They were nice to listen to, and I think that's really important, particularly working with live music. There were some monitors we listened to where it was just exhausting, the information we were being fed, and yet with the PSIs they were nice without feeling overwhelmed, and there's nothing that can get past these monitors. We were able to spend hours listening to them, and could then spend the rest of the day listening to them very happily. I think I would also say that the colour's great as well.